Hello fellow collectors and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the XL-03 and Buzz Lightyear from the Lightyear Hyperspeed series from Mattel. So this is like the first one I'm getting from the second wave. I'm kind of surprised that they did a second wave because I don't think the toy line was doing super well, but I had a good time with it, so very excited that we're getting more of these. I have to admit, I've still not seen this movie. It is long since out of theaters. I think it's on Disney Plus now. I just haven't gotten around to seeing it. And I know there were other characters in the movie, but apparently none of them ever flew ships because every one of these just comes with a different version of Buzz Lightyear. But we get Lightyear here in a new suit, kind of a cool sky blue, my favorite color, so I'm here for that. Ship looks pretty cool, spinning it around to the back. We have some retractable landing gear there. And I think I forgot to point out, of course, we have the opening cockpit. The figure can fit right inside. And then over here, we have a little cross-sell of the other ones in this wave. So this is the one we're taking a look at here. I think this is the XL-15, but maybe just like a battle-damaged version. I think they just kind of snuck that mold into the line again. And then we have three other new ships right here, which look like they all just come with Buzz Lightyear. So this guy flew a lot of ships, I guess. Is this movie just him just flying ships around, or... I'll have to check it out eventually. In any case, I think this looks really cool. I really enjoyed this line. I think I reviewed the whole first wave. They kind of scale with Diaclone, which I enjoy. And it's just kind of a fun little, ship line. Very similar also to what we're kind of getting with the Micro Galaxy Squadron for Star Wars. So it's all kind of in that Micro Machine vibes, like Action Fleet. It's really just all kind of coming together at the same time for me. So I've been enjoying this line. I've been enjoying Micro Galaxy Squadron. So I was excited that this got a second wave. So Mattel just keeps cranking these out. I guess there's not really any more like fiction support because I would not be betting on a second one of these coming out. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll double down and they'll just assume, the second one will do better. I don't know. In any case, let's go ahead. Let's get this one out of the box here and we'll take a closer look. All right, so here is the XL-03 and we'll take a look at our new version of Buzz Lightyear. And the nice thing about this, if you don't want them all to be Buzz Lightyear, you could really just have them be whatever character you want because there's really no defining characteristics. It's just kind of a spacesuit. You can't even really tell who's inside it, so... it can be any character you'd like. Hey, make up a character. But in any case, the suit looks good. Some really nice paint applications there for the chest. I think the visor for the helmet looks really nicely painted. Even have some little knee pads there. Articulation-wise, the arms can swing up, and they are not connected, so you can do those separately. Now, I think the legs are also separate, so you can move those up as well, and they have about 90 degrees of movement there. The arms kind of like go in towards the center, but still bends really nice. And it's a really nice little figure, nicely detailed. So I'm pretty happy with him. We'll put him off to the side for a moment so we can check out the XL-03. I love the design of these ships. I just think they're really, really fun, really nicely painted. I love the color scheme. The color scheme is fairly universal for all of the different ships, but I think it really works. Of course, you have the retractable landing gear here, so you just go ahead and pop those in. And I feel like there may be some like mistakes they learned from the first wave, because I feel like these are much easier to pop out. Some of the ships in the first wave, it was very difficult to get the landing gear to pop out, but very simple there. I like that a lot. Now, it still has this connection point here underneath. So if you did get that like 1-2-pack set that was an Amazon exclusive, I think that was the only set to have one of these missiles. But if you have that set, you can go ahead and connect the missile port underneath. What they really need to do is make some flight stands that can peg into these, because I would love to kind of display these, in different flight poses by having some flight stands there. I think that would be really cool. I'll have to look in to see if action figure stands for other lines and companies can work with that, because it would be really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the canopy here. So very simply opens like that on the hinge, and then we will go ahead and get him situated, and he fits in there pretty easily. Moves around a little bit, but we got him in there. Close that up. All right, I need to put his legs at a slightly different angle. He's almost kind of laying down in there, but it works. And there you go. Now you can pilot the ship. So I like it. There's not really much to show off, I have to admit, but it's a very cool looking ship. I like the little figure. Like I said, if you've seen any of the previous reviews I've done, they absolutely scale with Diaclone. So if you look at little Diaclone figures, they can fit inside there. And for the most part, they fit with the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron as well. I think these figures are a little bit larger than both the Diaclone and the Micro Galaxy Squadron. So you should have no problem putting any of the figures in this cockpit. But these figures might be slightly too big for the other, going, cross-compatible the other way. But I really don't think it should be too much of an issue. They're all pretty similar. So it's kind of fun. It's just kind of neat that there's 3 lines out around the same time that are all kind of compatible with each other from 3 vastly different properties. So I think that's really fun. But yeah, it's a cool little ship. Like I said, if you can find it for a reasonable price, find it on sale, I think they're worth picking up. I've been having a fun time with this line. I definitely wish they would put out more cannons and some flight stands. Even just put out a set that's just like an accessory pack. 2 or 3 flight stands and a couple cannons. I would buy that. Maybe do like an Amazon exclusive or something. I don't know. But it would be nice to just get a couple more accessories and flight stands for these, because I think you could really simulate some pretty cool battles. Again, I don't know if they even fight with these ships in the movie. I haven't seen it, but there's not really anything on here that resembles cannons, but you can make believe, right? In any case, it's a cool ship. I recommend it if you can get it for a pretty decent price or a sale. I think this line's pretty fun. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.